going on, everybody? It's me, Anthony Fantano here, YouTube's busiest movie nerd. So if you don't know me already, I'm a big movie nerd. Movies probably take up 80% of my life. The other 20% is going to church and respecting the Lord that brought me into this world. But like I said, I am a big movie nerd, and I do enjoy making YouTube videos when I can. So I decided to, put the two together and see what we can get out of it. This is more of an experimental type of video or review, I guess. So since it is experimental, I decided to start off small, and what's the shortest form of film or just anything that's short films. And I just also decided to start off my favorite genre of just anything, and that's horror. I love horror, everything about horror. My favorite movies are just mainly horror, so it just felt right, And with that being said, we're starting off with a short film called We're Not Safe Here. This is written and directed by YouTuber Christopher Cox, or you may know him as CAC Cox 97. If you don't know him, he was known for his Nerf videos. You might have heard of the candy bar. That's something he did. But from there, he followed his passion to short films, and now we're here with We're Not Safe Here. So I think it's the right place to start off with the cons, and then end with the pros, because who wants to end on a bad note? I know people are fucking weird to do that. If you guys do want to watch this short film, I will leave it in the description. But if you do want to watch it, warning, there's spoilers ahead. It's just easier for me to do the review with the spoilers, so just be very cautious. And with the cons, I gotta say, I think what Chris was doing with this film was less for the jump scares and more for a suspense kind of thriller horror film. I could be dead wrong, because, it's me. But I could tell, because I was more on the edge of my seat than I was scared. But even with the fact that I think he was more going for suspense, the jump scare at the end is very anticlimactic and just not good. I don't know if that's just the fact that I've kind of grown on horror films and it's harder for me to get scared, but I just did not like the jump scare at the end. We get this whole build up. We get an entire story of this monster. La Mimica is what it's called. We get this entire story of it, and after the story, we're in this tent, and it's a close quarters. We see the time jumps. We're now in this closed space. So now it's building out. The music's in there. You don't know things, and then we just end on a very cheap jump scare. And I was very disappointed in that. But like I said, that's okay. Not every horror film is gonna hit with the jump scares. But with that, there's not really anything else I don't like about this film. So let's get into the pros now, and I want to start off what I think was the strongest point was the writing. This is a short film, and this is a short film with multiple characters, and that's really hard to write, because now you have to you have to make people care about these characters in a short amount of time. Especially with a horror film where, there's definitely going to be people dying, and you want to care when these people die. And what Chris does is he successfully makes us care about these characters when they die. In a short amount of time, he writes all these characters' personality in a minute, and it's very impressive. You have Mustache here. I do know their real names, like the characters' names, but I think it's just funnier just to give them nicknames. It's more fun for me. You got Mustache here, who you can instantly tell is this guy who likes to have fun. He likes to prank his friends. He's kind of the dude that's like, yeah. You have Guitar here. He's the chill dude that, kind of is like, he's the bro or something, He's that chill guy. He's the guy that plays the guitar at the fucking campfire, But he's also, you can tell he's also kind of egotistical. So yeah, and then you got Shitface here, who, who's definitely the more, alarmed and kind of fearful kind of guy, He's definitely the one that, all of his friends pick on, because he's just very easy to do, and he will give a good reaction. And so, yeah, I was just simply impressed with the fact that he could write all these characters and give them personalities in such a short amount of time, and truly make me care about these characters when they meet their tragic ending. I also would really like to point out, like I said, I think Chris was mainly going for a more suspenseful film that will leave you on the edge of your seat, and he successfully does that. Like I said earlier, I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, holy shit! Just very well done with the suspense and the score, which I think might have been original. I think it was original score. I'm pretty sure it was. Great job on that as well. Also, another pro, the entire time we're in the tent, just the entire time is very well done. It's just, like I said, it's suspenseful, but, also, it just does so many things at once. It leaves you going, oh shit, it leaves you going, ah! Especially the phone scene, I gotta say, that's, the phone part of this film was really well done, and it's probably my favorite part. Just when it changes times in an hour and 2 seconds, it was like, oh shit, now something's going down. This is just a really well put together film, and I highly suggest it. With that being said, out of our score out of 10, this is a 9. This is a good 9. It just does everything right, and the sadness of that jump scare, like I said, that's all right. It's very hard to scare me in terms of horror films, so transition. If you guys enjoy this video, click like, subscribe. That's up to you though, I cannot force you, because I am not your parent, nor am I your abusive significant other who will shit in your bed. Okay, I'll see you all later. Bye.